All right, hey everybody. My name is Adeline and I'm going to show y'all how to create a flyer for your clinic today. So everyone should have been emailed a template with Healthcare Heritage logo already on it. You're going to go ahead and save that as a file to an easily accessible folder. You're going to have all these instructions emailed to you, but it's easier to watch it to be done. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of show you how I did it on my iPad. And I'm going to go through the steps that'll be printed to you, that will be emailed to you in print. Okay, so once you get on the Canva homepage and you've already saved the document as a file, you're going to go to Create. You're going to hit Print. And then we're going to do Flyer Portrait. Okay, once you're here, you're going to go to Upload. And you're going to upload a file. I'm going to choose a file. And I'm going to hit the Therapy Team Fillable. Okay, once that's uploaded, you're just going to tap it. And it will show up on the side. I'm going to minimize that. So it takes up the whole page. Okay, this is where that's honestly the hardest part. Once you get here, it should get more fun, but it is a little bit tedious, especially I'm doing it on my iPad. So if your finger accidentally touches something, you kind of mess up. But we're going to start with the top with the Meet Our Therapy Team. I'm going to click that. I'm going to highlight it. And I'm not going to hit delete because I believe it deletes the whole entire text box. So I'm just going to go ahead and start typing. Belmont Village Turtle Creek Therapy Team. And then you can utilize at the top the tools. So I'm going to make it centered. And then I'm going to drag the box towards the middle. And it's going to take some fine tuning to make sure everything's set up where you want it to be. Okay, so next I'm going to delete this discovery series. I'm going to delete the upcoming topics. I'm going to delete the icon. And I'm going to delete all the names except for one. So delete, 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 delete. And then based on how many people work at your facility, I'm going to let you decide how you want to set up your template with all the pictures. We have 4 people, so I'm keeping a line, and a middle line just to separate everybody. So I'll keep that line, and then I'll delete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Next, I'm going to start writing therapist names. So I'm going to start with Rajuta. And this is where it really does get kind of tricky. Okay, so I wrote her name. When you highlight it, there's a little box with a plus sign. We have 4 therapists total, so I'm going to click it 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now there's one, well, I think I did one too many. So I'm going to drag them where everyone should be. Okay. Next, I'm going to make this line a little bit smaller. Let's bring this line to the center. I'm going to zoom back out. And then I'm going to drag it higher. Good. And then let's get these lines even. And then this really is where it just gets tedious. But see how it's got the dotted lines? That's how I'm going to try to make sure everything looks symmetrical. Okay, so we've got Rajuta on this corner. We're going to put Ashlyn. We'll put me here. And then Tony. Okay, so we've got everyone's name. And actually I spelled that wrong. Okay, then now you're going to click your therapist name. You're going to add 2 more duplicates underneath that. Okay. So I'm going to click it. Reduto works in physical therapy. Ashlyn is speech therapy. Okay, so nothing is perfect right now. I'm just kind of putting things to the side. Just trying to think about where I want to put them later. Let's do this. Why there's so many on here? Okay, then I'm gonna put our about me just for time's sake. I'm gonna put shortened of what we actually have. She likes to garden. I like to bake. Oops, see, like I accidentally just deleted my text box. So all I'm gonna do is go make a duplicate and drag it down. And I like to fish. Okay. Okay, so right now still looks totally not good, but we'll edit all that in a second. Next, I'm gonna go, for me, I'm going to camera roll. That's what pops up for me on my iPad. And I'm going to add in everyone's picture that we added the other week. Okay, so now we're gonna edit these. Okay. Okay, so it's starting to look more like a template. Let's rearrange. We'll start with Reduto. We'll let her be the first one. So I'm gonna actually center her name. I did 19.2 and I think I did bold. So we'll make Ashlyn's equivalent so it looks good. Bold. Oops. Okay, so they're kind of crammed up there. We're gonna bring our stuff down. And you can play around with it. Like Ashlyn's picture is up and down and Reduto's is horizontal. So I don't really like the way they look right now. But if I wanted to take more time and really try and figure it out, I could make it work a little bit better. This needs to be capitals. Okay, so mine is 15.2, so we're gonna make hers be as close to that as we can get. 15.6, 15.2, 15.2, okay? Hers looks smaller, so maybe it's not bolded. I think that looks better. Okay, I'm gonna give them some more room, so I'm gonna tap this line. Let's bring it down a little. And then I'm gonna try and do the same over here. Looks like pretty even. Gonna try and center that. Just whatever you do on one therapist, make sure you're doing it across the board so everybody's looks the same. Yeah. All right, so starting to look good. If I really wanted to make it perfect, I'd print it out and really look at it on paper to make sure it looks good. But the last thing we're gonna do is just at the bottom where it says get in touch, you're gonna click it. Oops. And then we're going to add in there. Oh, hold on. Let's make this text box bigger so it lets us get in touch. Call us at your number. And then that is it. Like, see, I don't know how that line just got there. I'm gonna delete one of them. Delete both of them. Absolutely have no idea how that just got there, but that's why this program's kind of tricky. But really, that's it. And then when you're done, you're going to save it. If it lets you download it, go for it. And just hit download. There's been a few times I've tried doing this and I don't know what I clicked, but it said I use subscription features. So when that happened, I just screenshotted it and emailed it to ourselves and we like cropped it and printed it. But other than that, that is it. And if anyone has any help, let me know and I can help you as best as I can. But it's really not that hard once you get a feel for it. So I hope that helps and I hope y'all get to make them for your clinics. Thank you. Bye.